Welcome to Joni's Doll Photography. Today, I'd like to talk about this Singer Red Eye Model 66 sewing machine. And by the serial number, I was able to look it up and found out it was made on April 15th, 1914. Singer kept very good records, right down to the date, and the lists are available online. So this old machine was my grandfather's, and as it's so old, I don't know where he got it from. It was in my dad's workshop in a case and had been sitting there for many years. Well, I rescued the machine. I cleaned it and gave it a good oiling. I ran it through its paces numerous times till I got the stitches how I wanted them. And I made a sample garment. And it's this snowflake t-shirt on my Tonner Patsy doll. In this video, I'm going to talk about a few of the features or non-features of this machine and let you see it running. I'm sure it can be tuned up better than what I did, but at least it's working. The first thing I'd like to talk about is the paint job. It's called the Red Eye because of that large red medallion in the middle, and it features it all over. This machine is a bit scratched, but it runs, so I'm pretty happy with it. The side has a pretty metal cover, and if you'll notice, there is no way to adjust this machine to do reverse. So that's one of the non-features. It does not sew in reverse. And because it doesn't sew in reverse, when I was sewing my garment, when I wanted to backstitch to secure the sewing, I wasn't able to. And I found out that you can either pick up the presser foot and move your fabric, which that didn't work, or you can tie a knot with your tails. That's not very secure. Or you can start sewing in one direction, short, and pick up the fabric and turn it, which I'll show you how I think that would be better. So this shirt, it did turn out. But it wasn't the most satisfying experience to sew with it because of the not being able to back up. Because the wheel is spoked, you can fit it with a hand crank, which they sell for about $20. And then you can run the machine just cranking a handle and don't need electricity. So that's a good feature. Now let me put a piece of fabric under it so you can hear it run and see how it stitches. All right, here goes. I'm going to start it here so that it will have sort of a back stitch. Now turn the fabric and start sewing. And that's how I decided to make up for it not having a reverse. Here's the top side, and here's the back side. So it's a nice stitch. There is a stitch length adjuster over here, but I kind of like this big stitch. I believe my grandfather had it set in this big stitch so that he could repair work pants and jeans. So let's try it again. And turn while it's still in the fabric. And turn to secure the stitching. And it's not so bad to do that. It just takes a little bit of time. So this is a beautiful machine and would be fun to have on display. It can sew a garment. I haven't tried the bobbin winder because it needs a new tire. And it's a fun curiosity to have and wonder who used it before me and what garments were made, or curtains, bedspreads, whatever. It would be fun to know. I'm glad I rescued this machine. There were 2 others in the workshop. I did bring one more home, which I'll make a video about. And the 3rd machine, no, well, that's for the future. And thanks for watching.